Hello and welcome back to Broadside Gaming with me, Zug. So today we're taking a look at the Psyker. I know it's been a while since I've made a Psyker build, and that's because I've just been really disappointed with what they've been doing with it, to be honest. But let's take a look at what we've got today. So this is a Surge 4-staff build, so lots of lightning, things go boom. So let's have a look at what we're doing with talents. So we're starting over here on the right with Metal into Perfect Timing, taking Soul Stealer, Quietude, and Battle Meditation, and we're picking up Perilous Combustion. This is going to be quite important because the lightning can trigger the fiery dot effect as it jumps. And then we're coming down here to grab Brain Rupture and Kinetic Flare. This is for the 10% chance to use Brain Burst on hit with a 15-second cooldown. Coming down here to take Psykinetics Aura to decrease ability cooldown for you and allies in coherency by 5% on elite and special kill. You are going to be doing a lot of elite hunting with the staff, so this is going to be very, very good. And then we're taking Seer's Presence for more cooldown reduction. And then one with the Warp and down into Venting Shriek. And with Venting Shriek, we're coming down here to Becalming Eruption and then Creeping Flames. This is to spread around as much Soul Blaze as possible, just to maximize the amount of damage we're doing. As Soul Blaze can tick for quite a lot, and it is affected by crit. And then we come over here to pick up Warp Rider, and then all the way down here with Puppet Master, Solidarity, sorry, I forgot how to speak for a second there. Warp Siphon, we're taking Inner Tranquility this time, as this helps with us being able to pump out as much lightning as we possibly can. And then into Empyrean Empowerment, Psychic Vampire, and Warp Battery for more stacks. And let's take a look at what we're using. So for our melee, we're going to be using the Ilias Mark V Blaze Force Sword with Maniac and Weak Spot Damage. Weak Spot Damage is quite good for this, but you can change it to Flak if you want to. And then for the blessings, we are using Shred for increased crit and Blazing Spirit for even more Soul Blaze. And this pairs really nicely with Shred as it stacks on critical hit. If you don't want to go for the Shred Blazing Spirit route, you can go for something like this with Slaughterer and Uncanny Strikes. This is probably the hardest hitting sort of straight melee that you can go for, but I do prefer using the Shred and Blazing Spirit at the moment. It just really helps to keep the dots flying around in hordes. Sorry, it's really late. So it just helps keeping the dots floating about. And for the staff, I'm currently using Crit and Unyielding. This is just to help with boss damage. The boss damage isn't going to be super great on this, but it just helps to pump it up a bit. And for the blessings, we're using Warp Nexus, which gains us crit based on our peril level, and Warp Flurry, which is reducing the charge time. So just shooting faster, hitting harder, always good. And for the Curos, we're using Health, Health, and Health. As the Psyker generally has quite low toughness, we're going to try and stack as much health and back end it. And we're going for combat ability regeneration, toughness regeneration, and toughness. And we're going to spread toughness and health throughout all of these. Please ignore this one, as we don't actually want damage resistance gunners at the moment. We do want more toughness regeneration or toughness. The regeneration for toughness is going to help, but we don't want to stack too much toughness because we just generally don't have much anyway. But the faster we can regen it, the more that overshield helps. I know it sounds weird, but it just works weirdly at the moment. But you can always go for something like you can always chuck a toughness Curo on if you want to, or you can chuck a wound and toughness. It's really dependent on your playstyle. So if you want to go for an even spread, you can go for something like this. But at the moment, I am preferring to run full health just to try and keep yourself alive a little bit longer. Yeah, this is kind of what I've been running recently. I'm not exactly enjoying the Psyker with a lot of the changes. It's not really the assail or any of that sort of thing. It's more they've made a lot of the stabs feel just very lackluster, and I don't enjoy playing a gun Psyker. So if I was going to play with a gun, I'll go play a veteran or an Ogren. But yeah, there you go. Surge Force build. It works quite well, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, please like, subscribe, hit the little bell for notification. It really does help us out. And until next time, take it easy, and I shall see you later.